sanitizer is a liquid, gel, or foam generally used to kill the vast majority of viruses, bacteria, microorganisms on your hands. It is generally done with soap and water. To set the background, let's understand the concept of hand sanitizer. Under the influence of COVID-19, hand sanitizer becomes our personal care necessity in our daily lives, especially in some public places such as schools, hospitals, supermarkets, hotels, etc. The product contains 75% alcohol, which can kill coronavirus and other germs to guard our health more effectively. As part of the recommendation from the World Health Organization for getting the school ready during the COVID-19 pandemic, all schools must promote regular and thorough hand washing by students and staffs, and put sanitizing hand rub dispensers in prominent places around the workplace. Make sure these dispensers are regularly refilled. The University of Maiduguri UNIMED is one of the social settings that COVID-19 affects. However, use of hand sanitizer is relevant in preventing the spread of coronavirus diseases.
So what do you know about hand sanitizer in your own view?
Well, hand sanitizers, it's a liquid material that is used in sterilizing the hands, and it's not only the hands that use it. There are sterilizers that we use even in your other body parts. But hand sanitizer, like I said, is a liquid substance that is used in disinfecting any kind of germs or bacteria that is on the surface of the hand. In a nutshell, this is what hand sanitizer is. University of Maiduguri, first and foremost, the use of hand sanitizer is not been done in every section of the university, but because I went to so many departments and administrative buildings here in the school, hand sanitizer is not used. And one of the safety precautions of this particular era that we are in COVID-19 is the use of hand sanitizer in order to disinfect our hands. My view on the use of this hand sanitizer is it is very important, not only for coronavirus disease, not only for this COVID-19 disease, but for a lot of safeties, because in our weather here, especially in Borno State, we are dealing with a very windy weather. So this can carry a lot of bacteria in the air. By using this hand sanitizer, you are disinfecting and you are protecting yourself, not only from COVID-19, but from other infections in the body. To some extent, yes, but not entirely. And like we said, this coronavirus cannot survive in the air for more than 5 seconds. But when you are in close contact with an individual who is tested positive for COVID-19, and you make hand contact or any body contact, it can be transmitted to some extent, but it's not the major way of contacting the COVID-19 disease. Use of hand sanitizers harmful to one? Yes, of course. To some extent, when you use this hand sanitizer, when you sanitize your hand, and then at the same time you pick, for instance, let me say a fruit, for instance like mango or orange, and you directly take it to your hand, because it contains some chemical composition. That chemical composition may have some side effect in the body. So once you use that hand sanitizer, it is advisable that when you want to eat food or any other something into your body system, you also need to wash your hand. Wash your hand properly. Wash your hand properly. That is why, as far as I'm concerned, it is even more advisable to wash your hand with soap under running water than the use of hand sanitizer. Washing of that hand with soap or detergent plays more important role than the use of hand sanitizer. important use of hand sanitizer, like we don't mention for disinfecting some diseases, disinfecting some virus or bacteria on the surface of the hand, also used to protect the body against any infectious disease.
Alcohol-based hand sanitizer that is at least 60% alcohol in water is recommended by the United States, but only if water and soap is not available. Hand washing with soap and water, however, should be carried out if contamination can be seen or following the use of the toilet. The general use of non-alcohol-based hand sanitizers is not recommended. It is important, if you use hand sanitizer properly, to ensure it does the job it's meant to do. Don't use hand sanitizer if your hands are dirty, because it's not meant to clean your hands but to disinfect. When using hand sanitizer, use the right amount. Less does not mean more. You need to apply enough to thoroughly clean the hands. Rub it in until your hands are dry. When combined with other preventive measures, using hand sanitizer will help to keep you protected against diseases. Do not go near flames or gas burner or any burning object during application of hand sanitizers. The alcohol-based version is on the World Health Organization's list of essential medicines, the safest and most effective medicines needed in a health system. The alcohol hand sanitizer has been used as an antiseptic. Hand sanitizers can also be called hand antiseptic, hand disinfectant, hand rubs. We should always endeavor to use our hand sanitizers in order to remain safe.
No, not ready. No, the school haven't. No. Sanitizer is very useful to students in order to reduce the cases of coronavirus.
I think the school should provide hand sanitizer for the students to reduce the case of coronavirus. Though we don't have coronavirus in our school, but at least they should provide it can fight other diseases.
Assuming the management give us hand sanitizer, is going to be useful for the student because of coronavirus.
It's actually good because it's a way of containing the virus.
Hand sanitizer is too cost, so many people can't afford to buy the hand sanitizer for them to use.
Due to the high cost of hand sanitizer, students won't be able to get themselves hand sanitizers.
Seriously, the cost of hand sanitizer is very expensive. You know, as we the students, we can't be able to afford the money to buy it because of the expensive of the hand sanitizer. The school management should be responsible for for providing the school sanitizers.
The government and the school management.
School management.
I think the government should provide hand sanitizer because it goes hand in hand with vaccine.
Staffs and students are expected to use hand sanitizer frequently. Further, the relative high cost of hand sanitizer poses a challenge to adhere to the directives given. Hand sanitizer is very important because it keeps both the children and adults safe, both in schools and at home. It can prevent children and adults from illness and diseases. Hand sanitizer can reduce about 97% of the bacteria on our hands. It can stop the spread of germs.